The value proposition for Kaspa hasn't changed. It's only the price. The price consistently just feels like it's losing its support and it's making lower lows and lower highs. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the future outlook for Kaspa. And even though the current price action may not seem the greatest, may not look as favorable to us Kaspa holders, guys, nothing has really truly changed about the project. The same project that you had conviction in when it was at billions of dollars in market cap is the same project that we see today, just at a fire sale. It's essentially going to a retail store on Black Friday or going to a retail store on Boxing Day, and you're getting these prices at a discount. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ro. We talk about crypto every single day. I try to upload 2 to 3 videos here on this channel. So if you're new, stay until the end. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button. That being said, guys, let's get into today's video. So Kaspa, at the time of recording, is in the last 24 hours down about 2%, in the week down 7%, in the month down 10%, which honestly, I'll be real with you guys, only being down 10% in the month is not too shabby, because there's a lot of crypto projects out there within the last month that are down over 20-30%, right? Even though in the last couple of days we did have a little bit of a pump, a lot of these crypto projects within the last month have gone down a significant amount. And in the yearly, Kaspa is down 70%, but the real story for Kaspa and its decline that we've been having didn't just start within, since October of 2025. It really and truly started since 2024, guys, because this thing has been on a downward spike, a downward trend line ever since then, right? So it's not like this is something new, right? Kaspa has always been kind of going lower and lower and lower. And honestly, guys, it sucks, right? I'll be honest. It's not the greatest feeling in the world to see Kaspa make these lows. But you really need to understand that the value prop for Kaspa has not changed. Right now, one of the biggest catalysts that you need to consider is, despite being one of the biggest sensations in the market for half of the current cycle, Kaspa is not listed on the biggest central exchanges, Binance or Coinbase, and it managed to get to $5 billion market cap anyways. What would happen if they listed it during a bull market? Kaspa keeps building and shipping while the rest keep playing catch up. Now, the thing is, the utility for Kaspa is there, right? There's no disagreement for that, right? Kaspa utility works. It's just the amount of people that are actually migrating into the Kaspa ecosystem, we're just not seeing that happen as of yet. Okay, now the biggest reason for that, I do believe, is because, right now it's not going to happen because we're in a bear market. So I really want to give it some time to see when, Bitcoin bottoms out and the bull market starts again. I'm going to be tracking Kaspa very closely, right? I want to see what it's going to do. I want to see if new money is going to flow into this ecosystem. I want to see if institutions, if big bettors are going to actually come in and start using Kaspa, because you could have the best tech in the world, but if there's no volume coming in, then Kaspa is only going to stay where it is right now or only go even lower. And as more people start to use Kaspa and their ecosystem, you need to understand, as more volume comes in, that is when these bigger exchanges are actually going to start listing it. Because, guys, at the end of the day, exchanges are a form of business. They're not really and truly in it just to supply you guys with access to these cryptos. What they're in it for is to make money off of the fees. Things like Coinbase, things like Binance, and literally everything. Every single exchange is a business, and they want to make fees off the small fluctuations in the market. And the more volume they see on a crypto, the more likely they are to actually list these things. And one thing that you want to look at is track the wallets that have been holding for a while. See what they're doing. And I kind of want to show you guys this over here. Top tier entity X increases its position to 1.47 billion Kaspa, which is about $43 million, solidifying its status as the largest non-exchange entity on the network. Recent on-chain movement reveals a fresh inflow of 7 million Kaspa, sourced from liquidity pools at Bybit, Gate.io, and BitGet. This sustained accumulation comes as the Kaspa Launchpad ecosystem scales its block DAG architecture to accommodate increasing demand for high-speed GPU mined settlement. Now, one of the biggest comparisons that we're seeing Kaspa compared to is Ethereum, but a much bigger version, much faster version that could handle a lot more transactions and get them executed for a lot cheaper. That is the biggest comparison with Ethereum. Now, I don't like the angle that a lot of Kaspa holders try to go for, right? As it's calling it the Ethereum killer. Listen, really and truly, guys, nothing is going to kill Ethereum. Ethereum just has so much revenue that is on it. There's so much that's being built on top of revenue. It's the OG, it's a blue chip, and it is second only to Bitcoin. So there's nothing that is going to overtake Ethereum. Okay, just in terms of familiarity, Ethereum is a household name, and Kaspa is not there yet. Kaspa could obviously pump very high, but it is not going to be an Ethereum killer. Okay, guys. And even going on that, the number one Kaspa wallet added another 7 million Kaspa. No matter what the price does, this wallet just keeps accumulating. You don't just deploy this type of capital unless you have serious conviction in the tech and the long-term vision. Something big is coming for Kaspa, and I think on their they do have some things on their roadmap coming out later in Q4 or Q3 of 2026. So I'm excited to see what happens. And it seems like community members are still, buying into Kaspa. You can see 255,000 Kaspa purchase. Kaspa remains the most advanced proof of work on the planet with the best fundamentals, hands down. You missed the opportunity, that's on. I don't want to hear from the haters in 2028 when we're trading at $1 or more. Now, for us to get to $1 or more, that is going to take us quite a bit to get there. First of all, I would love if we could just 10x from here, right? Get to 30 cents. That will bring us to very close to $7.7 billion market cap. If we're able to first do that, sustain it, hey, let's start off with that. Let's start off with 10 billion, right? Before we even think about a dollar. Now, in my humble opinion, how high can Kaspa potentially go? Guys, listen, you need to look at market cap, okay? Because if we're taking a look at market cap right now, then you're able to see that Ethereum is at 220 billion, and then the one under that, right, Binance, is sitting at $75 billion market cap. So it's not crazy to say that Kaspa could realistically run anywhere from 30 to 50 billion, but for it to get to a dollar, it is going to have to go a lot higher than that. For it to get to a dollar, it's going to have to, I think it should be around the $30 billion range. $7.7 billion market cap will bring Kaspa to around, 27 cents. So roughly around that 20, 30, 40 billion dollar range, 30 to 40 billion dollar range, you should see Kaspa at a dollar. I don't think it'll go that high. Maybe 50 cents is a little bit more realistic and a little bit more likely. Now, this isn't a conservative approach, just being completely honest with the entire ecosystem. And if you guys want to know exactly what cryptos I'm buying, because guys, we did buy into some Robinhood meme coins that have gone up quite a bit. There was one project that's gone up almost a 10x. If you guys want to know exactly what that crypto project is, I talk about it inside of the inner circle. Now, on that note though, guys, I will say, just because I talk about crypto here on this channel or inside my private Discord does not mean that I am a financial advisor. Everything that I talk about, everything that I do here is only for entertainment, education purposes only. And if you guys do decide to join the inner circle, just remember, past profits don't guarantee future results. I've had people that have joined the inner circle and have gone on to make 20K in a month, 25K in 2 months. I've had people turn $10 into over 5K. I've had people make tens of thousands of dollars, turn $100 into over 10K. And guys, the success stories just keep on going. Go over, click the link in my description, and check out this video. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care, y'all, and peace out.